Welcome back to Snickers, who for a minute is not in Solstheim.
And grant peace to these departed souls.
Rather is in Windhelm. He's even going into the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm, because in Windhelm, in Skyrim, unlike the Dark Elves, the Nords bury their dead. Kind of dark in here. Snickers has night vision, because he's a Khajiit. Yes! Now, what are we doing in the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm? Well, this is where the Nords bury their dead, right? And Snickers is if we're going to bury something too. Just looking for a good spot. This will do. Wow, this was kind of planning on putting it. Oh, not really on balancing it on top of a candle. Give me that niche right there. Looks empty. There we go. A pile of bones. Our love dragon. Oops. There we go. So Snickers has returned to Solstheim after that little detour to, or it was at Skyrim, to inter the bones of the dragon that served him. Now he's returned actually to Thirsk Mead Hall and to this lake. And he's looking for this prize beast, which he kind of suspected would be like the monster that his namesake fought around here some time ago. He has not found any monster like that, but a tusked bristleback. And somehow he just senses that that's Bilgemark. So come on, boy, Snickers has got something for you. Some venison? Come on. Up. Night vision is useful since this is the middle of the night. Well, actually soon to be morning, but let's get back to Thirsk. Shall we?
Hi
there. Wrigglings, Sneaker's got your beast. So, Sneakers needs to talk to the chief again, I suppose it is. Come on, Bill, come on.
Go find Bilgemak.
Yes, Belgamak. Oh, where did he go again? He's right there at the entrance. Eh? He left? Now what?
Breivik. Elifaka to Kawa.
Belgamak. Oh, Belgamak. Where go you? There you are.
Elifaka to Kawa.
I think this is one of those times where it's a good idea to consult the quest marker. Right. Oh. Quest marker's over there, not inside the hole. Well, that makes sense. Perhaps not even Reeklings would want their animals inside their homes. You know, rather inside a pen, for example, like this one. It's more like it. So, Bilgemak, you were not some prized hunting animal, you were simply... let's grab some spears. You were simply the sort of local pet animal or riding animal or something like that. Let's go inside and report to the chief.
Wafatu Bilgemak. Follow you. Bilgemak, no strength.
Nice.
Right, keep stronger. You stay. Help more.
You want Sneakers to do something else for you?
Right, keep missing red grass. Need for God speak dance. You bring red grass. We dance.
Red grass? What is this red grass?
Here, like this. Go pray to hands of red grass. Be friend of tribe king.
The Scarecrow.
Wander, gather.
Yes, but Sneakers was wanting to
Elifaka.
talk a little bit more to you.
Red grass.
Yes. Where did you live before you were here?
Tribe king live all places. All of world within great water.
All of world within great water, so all over the island then. Why did you take over Thirsk?
Hot, fire, cold, dizzy drink. Happy tribe.
Cold dizzy drink. That's the mead, isn't it? Made by the Nords. Alright, well that makes sense.
Gelvek. Elifaka to Kawa. Elifaka.
It seems that even the chief is done talking to Sneakers now and now is talking to the other Wrigglings.
Breivik.
So, I guess he wanted us to find more Scarecrow. 10 of them? Obviously, Sneakers could of course run all over the island and look for them. They tend to grow in the ash wastes, the ash covered lands to the south. Alternatively, of course, he could consult the alchemist at Raven Rock. Or even, he wanted to go see these, the Telvanni mage again, didn't he? And Tel Mithrin, perhaps there are some alchemists there as well. Yep. I think it's a good idea to go to Tel Mithrin, actually. The ancient Nords of Solstheim sealed their tombs with a stall rim, yeah. Snake's thinking about this enchanted ice, hard as stone. Skull, the only ones who knew the secret of crafting that kind of armor weapons. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
Another border. No, etheric order. I think that's right.
What on earth are you talking about?
Need something?
Are you practicing some sort of spell?
Yes, I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate.
Alright. Wow. Talvani mushroom buildings. Like in the stories of Snakers of 200 years ago on Burdenfell.
What's pronate? Oh, rotated. That might work.
Wow, you really must have ugly handwriting if you're struggling with thinking prowling and rotating seems similar.
He never sleeps. I don't know how he does it, but he never rests for even a moment.
He? You mean Neloth? This is a heartstone. Yeah, Snickers picked up one of those. Perhaps the Talvani would know what the heartstone is.
Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
That's interesting. So what is this place?
This is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard.
Actually, Snickers knows what the Talvani is, or he thinks he does, but you probably know better what the Talvani are.
You've never heard of the great houses of Morrowind?
Yes, Snickers has
House
heard of it.
Telvanni is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni.
So, do you work for Neloth or with Neloth?
Not so much with, as for.
Right.
I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery.
Is he a good teacher?
Well, he is a very great wizard. It's a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments. Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him.
Right.
All right, then.
Now, Snickers is actually looking for an alchemist, first of all, so he'll take a look at these different mushroom buildings. That's a kitchen. Suppose there might be some scarecrow in there,
What bones?
but
That doesn't even make sense. I'll just ignore that part.
oh, poor Talvas. Oh, this is scarecrow though. Anyone going to mind if Snickers just picks up a little? He didn't think so. Nice. But that's not nearly enough. Might he have some sort of resident alchemist? Ah, an apothecary. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable.
Who is?
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
What? You mean Master Neloth? What did he do?
That fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
Well, what do you need to fix this tower?
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
Right, so... where does Snickers get taproot?
Where do you think? You have to cut it out of a spriggan,
Ouch.
although sometimes you can buy them from alchemists.
Oh, so we're back. Snickers was hoping to buy stuff from you, actually. So, what do you have for sale anyway?
I've got the best selection of mushroom and fungi.
But not taproot, presumably. Perhaps you've got scarecrow, though? That would be what Snickers would really be looking for right now. Nah. And of course, no taproot. I would have been stupid if she'd had that, of course. I remember that one quest back in Morrowind where you were supposed to get some ingredients for an alchemist, and actually you could buy ingredients from the alchemist. This was a little more sensible. So what can I tell Snickers about Harstrad headwaters then?
It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there.
Right.
Something about the waters attracts them.
So there will be
There are bound
taproot
to
there
be
as
some
well.
there. So be careful.
Snickers generally calms them down because they are humanoid, but they're also sort of half animal, half vegetable, sort of. So did you guys come in from Morrowind?
Yes. That was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away.
No, that's sad. And you went to Skyrim? I suppose this was Skyrim back then. So what exactly is it you do for Master Neloth? You're like his resident apothecary carpenter?
I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithrin, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then.
Well, you said you didn't grow this tower, but nurture it.
Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then.
All
It's
right.
Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them.
Right. Well, thank you.
Mafala cloak you.
So, another stuff that Snickers was looking for. Just another little errand that he's picked up. But, you know, poor old woman being evicted from her house. This Neloth's... It's not very popular with his own elderlings, that's for sure. I don't suppose. Not very likely to... Yeah, that's the steward's house. Not very likely to be any other alchemists here, of course. And this is Tel Mithrin itself, the Tower of the Wizard. I think...
You've got to help me. I conjured an Ash Guardian, and now it's running amok.
Snickers said it might not be such a great idea. So, how did it get loose?
I am embarrassed to admit that it was my fault.
Snickers a guest
Master
about.
Neloth refused to teach me the Ash Guardian spell, so I read his spellbook on my own, and something went wrong when I cast it. The creature is attacking everything in sight.
And you don't destroy it yourself because...
I need to keep Master Neloth distracted so he doesn't find out what I did. There is no telling what he would do to me. While you were taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out what went wrong.
Alright, Snickers can try and destroy it
Thank
for
you.
you.
I was hoping you would. Hurry. I'll keep Master Neloth distracted.
See if we can't summon a few things of our own to help out, like an Atanak. And then... Draw blades. was easy enough. Oh, thus. Where'd they go? Went inside, perhaps to talk to Neloth, eh? Yep, he went inside the tower, of course. Alright, I think, yeah, it's been a long video, and I'm going to end it here, and we'll go inside and talk to others in the next video. So until then, go in peace, and live and let live.